ranking the best quarterbacks in Madden 25. And we're back here with our first tier list of the year. We're going to be going over quarterback. Now, before we get into the first cards, I wanted to kind of do an overview of the quarterback position as a whole, because I'll be honest with you, there's going to be some cards that are ranked a little bit lower today. They actually play fine. For me, quarterback right now, there's really two things that I'm really noticing. It's the speed and it's the throw power. Usually I do value these accuracy ratings. To me, it feels like in the game right now, I'm not getting a ton of inaccurates. Really what I'm noticing is either if your quarterback can get out the pocket or if they underthrow wide open streaks. And also, of course, we got to talk about the hot route animation. If you notice your quarterback is getting crazy long hot routes, for instance, this Matt Stafford that we'll talk about later, he is kind of notorious for that. Mahomes gets some bad animations as well. That's something that can differentiate quarterback, but also another note, if you want to avoid that, make sure to hot route your running back first. And now we are going to get into the first card right here, 76 overall Jaden Daniels. Again, you might be like, why are you starting off at a 76? This is actually one of the fastest quarterbacks in the game, 79 speed, 80 acceleration. And the thing on this card, again, the speed's nice. The throw power is really low. Now the accuracies aren't great, but again, like I said, I don't really even think this is that bad for how the game currently plays. And release has 3/4 So Jaden Daniels has great speed. I think his rookie premiere coming out, I believe this Thursday, likely going to overtake that QB1 spot. I'm willing to bet. But this card right here, where he ranks in the game for me, I was between two spots. I was thinking D or C for him. Now I am going to put him D. Now after that, we get into 77 Derek Carr. Really, this card just isn't great at anything. The speed and acceleration really aren't there. Throw power isn't really high. And also the accuracies aren't crazy either. And when we look at his release over the top two, I feel like there's nothing really special about this quarterback card. I am placing him also in the F tier. Now this is the card that I was talking about with Jaden Daniels. Justin Fields, 77 overall. He's 79 speed, 82 acceleration this time. So same speed as Jaden Daniels, but has the higher throw power. And he has over the top two as a release. Question is though, is he a tier better than Jaden Daniels? Because I was leaning him more C, Jaden Daniels D. I'm going to put them right by each other, man. And again, I think I'm going to get some comments that want them to be a little bit higher. I understand. Right now, I'm going to put him D. They might go up. And after that, we get Deshaun Watson, who has 74 speed, 77 acceleration, 78 throw power, and 70 plus for every single accuracy stat. Has over the top two again. I just think this card, kind of similar to what I was saying about Derek Carr, he has 74 speed, but I don't think he's as good as Jaden Daniels or Justin Fields. So he's going to be someone in the F tier for me. We're also going to have 77 overall Caleb Williams, 75 speed, 78 acceleration, 77 throw power, and he has lower 3/4 as a release. For me, Caleb Williams right now is just going to be an F tier quarterback. And I don't think him and Deshaun Watson are the worst people to use in the world. It's just, I think Jaden Daniels and Justin Fields are a lot better. And then for our final 77, we got Russell Wilson, 72 speed, 73 acceleration, 77 throw power, 78 short accuracy, 72 medium, 76 deep, and he has 3/4 as a release. But again, for me, I think Russell Wilson, more along the lines like Deshaun Watson, Caleb Williams, and Jaden Daniels and Justin Fields. We bump it on up to the 78s right here with Trevor Lawrence, 73 speed, 75 acceleration, 78 throw power, and then 75 plus for every single accuracy, this time over the top two as a release. I also want it to be known as well, every quarterback that I've used so far, I'm talking about the release, and you might be like, why aren't you going super in depth with every release so far? There's going to be a couple that I do want to talk about, but pretty much every quarterback in the game, I haven't used a quarterback with a bad release. Like there really hasn't been any major hitches or anything I've seen. We will be having a QB release video dropping soon. We will be recording that, going frame by frame and looking at the best release in the game, seeing the difference between releases this year. So far, having used a ton of different quarterbacks in this game with different releases, haven't noticed anything bad yet. But Trevor Lawrence, again, more along the lines like Caleb Williams, Deshaun, and Russell for me. Now, Kyler Murray is 78 speed, 79 acceleration. He has 78 throw power, 75 short accuracy, 74 medium, 72 deep. And this time he has over the top 6. I think Kyler Murray is a step above Jaden Daniels and Justin Fields. I really like this Kyler card a lot. I am slightly placing him in the C tier above Fields, above Jaden Daniels. I think he's a little bit better of a card. And we also get Geno Smith with 70 speed, 71 acceleration, this time 77 throw power, and 75s for every accuracy. And this time he has over the top 2 as a release. Geno Smith for me, I'm placing him more along the lines of like T-Law and them in the F tier than Jaden Daniels and Justin Fields. And then after that, we have 79 CJ Stroud that has 2 cards that are pretty much the exact same. You could get this one right here for free, 73 speed, 78 acceleration, 79 throw power, 75 pluses for every accuracy, and over the top 4 as a release. I actually really like CJ Stroud's release. I am placing him also slightly in the D tier. I think he's slightly better than these guys, and I think Jaden Daniels and Justin Fields are better than CJ Stroud. We also get 79 overall Jared Goff. Now, this is a card that's kind of by Derek Carr for me, where it's like, I don't really see the purpose in using him. 67 speed, 73 acceleration, 79 throw power, power, and sure, 75 pluses for every accuracy, over the top 2 as a release. I think he's literally just like Derek Carr, placing him right by each other, bottom in the F. And now we get this man right here, Jordan Love. So Jordan Love has 72 speed, 76 acceleration, 78 throw power. I feel like this is the one rating that kind of holds him back, but 80 short accuracy, 76 medium, 75 deep, and this time he has 3/4 3 as a release. So Jordan Love, in my opinion, okay, I also believe he is a step above Kyler because he has what I think is the best release in the game, 3/4 3. If you guys are familiar with Slinger 1 in previous Maddens, it is all the way back. So Jordan Love is going to make this B tier for me. I do think he's a tier better than Kyler, and it's really just to do with his pocket passing. I really debated on him being A tier as well. And we also have Baker Mayfield with 73 speed, 72 acceleration, this time 80 throw power, with 75 pluses for every single accuracy, and he has 3/4 5 as a release. Baker Mayfield, in my opinion, has really solid stats across the board. This is another card kind of similar to Justin Fields and Jaden Daniels. Debated him C tier. I think Kyler's better, but I'm placing him in this D tier. And now we get 80 overall Matt Stafford. The speed and acceleration isn't there, but I like the 82 throw power. And there's a card that doesn't get great hot routes and release wise has 3/4 4. Having used Matt Stafford's full card, I don't think this is a terrible release. I don't. Again, haven't used a bad release yet, and he has 80 plus throw power. This is a card that, I mean, ever so slightly makes D tier for me just because I like the high throw power. I think throw power is the most important rating on quarterbacks. We also get Justin Herbert right here with 72 speed, 75 acceleration, 80 throw power, 80 short accuracy, 77 medium, 77 deep, and this time he has over the top 7 as a release. I debated D or C for him. I settled on Herbert being D tier. I like Kyler's mobility more, and I really like Jordan Love's release. Could see argued C, and I don't hate it. Like, again, him, Fields, Jaden Daniels, these cards are very close to being C for me. And then after that, we get Aaron Rodgers. So Aaron Rodgers, the speed and acceleration isn't great. 80 throw power isn't crazy. 75s for accuracy, but it's this right here. Slinger 1, best release in the game in my opinion. Aaron Rodgers also doesn't get slow hot routes, which I think is a major benefit to him. And Aaron Rodgers is actually going to be our first A tier quarterback. The reason why I'm putting him above Jordan Love is because I think they're both pocket passers. Aaron Rodgers with the higher throw power, I think is more impactful than Jordan Love's speed. So yeah, I'm placing Aaron Rodgers above Jordan Love. And then after that, we get Anthony Richardson. This card has 79 speed, 80 acceleration, this time 84 throw power, 81 short accuracy, 74 medium, 72 deep. And also he has lower 3/4 2 as a release. And I think Anthony Richardson, right, for best budget quarterback, it's either him or it's Aaron Rodgers. So I am having back-to-back 80 overall A tier quarterbacks. I love these two cards right here, especially for their price. They're so worth it. And then after that, we get 81 overall Brock Purdy. This card has 69 speed, 79 acceleration, 81 throw power, and almost hits 80s across the board for accuracy. And he has over the top 4 as a release. Brock Purdy, I think, is just, you know, for him, again, another player that was very close to C for me. For C tier, I'm going to place Brock Purdy in this D tier. After that, we get 81 overall Jalen Hurts with 75 speed, 76 acceleration, 81 throw power, 81 short accuracy, 78 medium, 79 deep. And this time he has over the top 2 as a release. Jalen Hurts, I think, is very solid from a stats standpoint. The most annoying thing about Jalen Hurts, having used this card, it is the hot route animations. Like, he like starts squatting down and like getting these long, annoying animations. But for me, Jalen Hurts, I'm going to place them on Kyler level. I think both these cards did very similar things for me. Man, this one hurts. So we have Tua, 73 speed, 75 acceleration, 79 throw power, 75 plus for every single accuracy, over the top 2 as a release. I think the biggest weakness of this card is being left-handed. This hurts to do, okay? Being left-handed kind of completely negates his speed. Like 73 speed actually isn't the worst thing in the world. So left-handed quarterbacks going right get this like 10-point turn animation that's really long, again, really annoying. But right-handed quarterbacks going left do not get that animation. So this card really is just a pocket passer with like 79 throw power. It's just not great. And again, this hurts to do. I'm sorry to Tua. You know, you're my guy. I'm going to have to place you in the F tier, man. I'm sorry. And then we get Kirk Cousins right here. And Kirk has 66 speed, 64 acceleration. So little to no speed and acceleration. For me, the big issue is not hitting 80 throw power. He does hit 80s across the board for accuracy. And he does have over the top 2. I think, again, if he would hit 80 plus throw power, he would have been a C tier caliber player for me. I'm going to place him in the D tier though. After that, we get Dak Prescott, 70 speed, 81 throw power, 80s across the board for accuracy. And he has over the top 2. I think this Dak card is a great representation for me of just very solid. Placing him in the C tier, think his card's fine. And then after that, we get Joe Burrow, who has 69 speed, 72 acceleration, 82 throw power this time, 80 for short accuracy, 80 for medium, and over the top 4 as a release. For me, Joe Burrow, I also believe he is a very solid quarterback. I am placing him in the C tier. And after that, we get Lamar Jackson. So Lamar Jackson is the fastest quarterback in the game with 81 speed, has 81 acceleration as well with 82 throw power, 80 for short and medium accuracy, and also 3/4 1 as a release. Lamar is a very tough one for me because I think when the game first launched, easily right here. So I think he's better than Aaron Rodgers and Anthony Richardson, but I think the S tier is better than him now. So he is my QB number 3 in the game. I may bump him up into S. We're gonna see here soon. And after that, we get Josh Allen's first card of the video with 74 speed, 78 acceleration, 85 throw power, 80 short accuracy, 79 medium, 77 deep, and this time lower 3/4 2 as a release. In my opinion, this Josh Allen card right here has decent speed, decent acceleration, pretty high throw power in the game, which I like. This Josh Allen is going to make the B tier for me by Jordan Love. And we also get Patrick Mahomes, 70 speed, 74 acceleration, 85 throw power with 80 pluses across the board for accuracy. And this time lower 3/4 1 as a release. The annoying thing about Patrick Mahomes, again, hot routes. Like his hot route animations are kind of miserable. And again, there's ways to avoid it. Just wanted to say one thing I didn't like, okay? You know, I wanted to complain. But this Patrick Mahomes is also going to be in the B tier for me. Now we bump it on up to 85. We get 85 Matthew Stafford with 67 speed, 60 acceleration, 86 throw power, good accuracies across the board, and 3/4 4 as a release again. So this Matt Stafford card, I have almost no issue with this card once the ball snapped. Once the ball snapped, he can throw, he can hit his spots. The most annoying thing about this card, I think, is his hot route animations. Like, it is just miserable, man. And again, you can reblock the running back, like we talked about earlier in the video. Matt Stafford has some of the highest throw power in the game. This is a tough one for me because, again, the two spots I'm between is either B or A. I'm going to go ahead and place Matt Stafford in the A tier. I'm going to bump Lamar up into S. I like that more. Yeah, I like Lamar in the S tier. Again, he has a great release. He's fast. He's the fastest quarterback in the game. I think he's deserving of that. Matt Stafford versus Aaron Rodgers and Anthony Richardson. Listen, Anthony Richardson has some mobility. Rodgers has just the best release in the game. Matt Stafford has great throw power. I think there's a debate between these guys up here. And then after that, we get 85 overall Josh Allen. This card has 80 speed, 84 acceleration, 87 throw power, 84 short accuracy, 85 medium. And again, lower 3/4 2 as a release. I think this is the best quarterback in the game because of the speed acceleration, but it's really the 87 throw power for me. Highest throw power in the game. This is the stat that I am most noticing a difference between because having 85 throw power, 84 throw power, 83 throw power, I felt like I got so many streaks underthrown, and this card just really hasn't missed for me. So Josh Allen is easily top into this S tier. He's my QB1. And ending off the video right here, we have Tom Brady with 70 speed, 73 acceleration, 86 throw power, 86 short accuracy, 85 medium, 81 deep, and also has over the top 3 as a release. Now, another thing to note on this card, and also Josh Allen too, he can get an X factor. Josh Allen can get that gunslinger X factor. This card I think is valuable because of the gunslinger X factor, but also the hot route master X factor. And with this hot route master X factor, you have to complete consecutive passes, 5+ yards in the air. It's really not hard to get. You just can't throw incompletion. For that reason, and also I just think he's the best pocket passer in the game, I am placing Tom Brady also in this S tier. So yeah, boys, this is what my quarterback tier list is looking like. I know some people are going to have some different thoughts than me because honestly, the gap between Jaden Daniels and Josh Allen really isn't that big. And I know that might sound crazy to some people, but quarterback is an absolutely loaded position. Honestly, this list was very, very tough to make. Actually, before I made this, I was sitting here for like an hour just debating where I was going to have people. And even then, like I leaned Lamar more like A tier before, but now just looking at it, I like him more in the S tier. Let me know your guys' thoughts down below in the comments. Hopefully you did enjoy the video though. These were my thoughts. Let me know yours down below. If you did enjoy the video though, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more Madden 25 Ultimate Team content just like this. Now, if you guys do want to go ahead and see me use some of these cards live on stream, use these quarterbacks live, get the gameplay with new quarterbacks live. We stream almost every single day here on YouTube and Twitch. To watch on the YouTube, make sure to hit that noti bell as well. You'll be notified every time I upload or go live here. Or if you want to watch on the Twitch, check the links in the description, hit that Twitch with a follow. But if you guys do want another video to watch, check out this one right here.